Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex with Verge Army, and today I'm going to show you how to download the latest 4.0.1 Fork for Stealth update. If you currently have the 4.0 version or the 3.0 version, you need to update to the 4.0.1 Fork for Stealth update. This is a very good thing. Exchanges and mining pools who were not previously updated to the latest code base force them to update. Now they are running stealth transactions, ones who updated. The ones who did not are being delisted from the website. Go to vergecurrency.com, scroll all the way down to the developers tab, and click on our GitHub repositories. Click on the Verge repository. Click on right here where it says 5 releases, and then you'll see the 4.0.1 Fork for Stealth update. Go ahead and click here where it says Windows. See, now this is very easy. They made this a lot easier for you guys. Now there's only 2 files. So extract those files. Then you're going to see these 2 files here. And go ahead and wait for this file here to change to the icon. So you're going to see these 2 files here. And here's your application right here. If you have not previously downloaded the blockchain, you're going to want to go ahead and do that. Go to verge-blockchain.com and click on Server 1. Click OK. And then you'll see here in your downloading drop list that this file is actually 1.6 gigabytes. So go ahead and drink some coffee or something and come back to it later. Once you have that blockchain file, go to %appdata %. Click on this folder. Scroll down to Verge. Click on that. And here is where your data directory is. So go ahead and paste your blockchain in here. Also, if you have a backup from a previous wallet and have some addresses with some coins on them that you want to go into this wallet, it should be a .dat file. What you're going to want to do is paste that in here and rename it as wallet.dat. But first you're going to delete this previous wallet.dat file. Rename your backup as wallet.dat. If you do not, it will not work. So be sure to do that. Go ahead and go back to your files and click on your application. Now previously we did not have a percentage here. It said loading block index, but people didn't realize that it took about 10 minutes, so they thought it was frozen. It is not frozen, it is loading. Now once your wallet pops up, it is possible that up at the top here it could say out of sync right here, and it could say out of sync right here. Don't worry about this. Wait a couple minutes and see if a loading bar will pop up down here that says synchronizing with network, and it should have a green bar down here that tells you how many blocks you have left to load up. If you downloaded the blockchain, you may still have a few thousand blocks to load, so you may have to wait a little bit longer to sync. If you did not download the blockchain, then your synchronization is going to start way down here. It's going to take about 1 to 2 days for you to fully sync with the blockchain. That's why we go ahead and download the blockchain from the website like I showed you. Now for some people, when they first update, this only happens for some people, not everybody, but for some people it will say out of sync right here and right here, and they'll wait a second and their network will not start synchronizing. This can happen sometimes, or you can also get a message that says timed out waiting for onion hostname error. Okay, so this is not a big deal. All you need to do is close the application, and then reopen it. This happens only for some people, not everybody, but you just need to close the application and reopen it, and then your network should sync. So if it's taken just, it might take a minute for it to start syncing. Don't worry about it. Just wait a second. And then you'll know whether you need to close the application or not and reopen it. Also, if you watched my previous videos and you are trying to download the wrong version, you'll get this error message here that says error code no such key. That's if you try to download the 4.0 version, which is the Wraith Release 2 or the Wraith Release 1. So if you watched that video, that link no longer works. You need to be updated to the 4.0.1 for stealth update. So let's take a look at the wallet here and see some of the features. If you go to File here, you can see that the first option here is the backup wallet. If you click on that, you're going to be able to save a backup here. You can see I've made a number of backups here. Now, if you ever need to download a new wallet, this is the backup.dat file that you're going to want to put in your new data directory. You can also see that you have the sign message, verify message. If you want to sign or verify messages, signing messages are basically to prove that you are the owner of the address. Verify messages are where you can verify that someone is the owner of the address that they are claiming to be the owner of. And that's more so if you're doing business work. So the average Joe doesn't need to worry about that. This is the home tab here. This is where you can see your balance here, your unconfirmed balances. This is where your coins will first show up before they get confirmed, and then once they're confirmed, they'll go into your regular balance here. Here's some recent transactions here. Next, you have the tab where you can send coins to a Verge address. Type in the address that you want to by pasting or just typing it in manually. And you can add a label for this to add into your address book. Type in the amount that you want to send, and then you can go and send here. The cool thing about this is you can add multiple recipients at once and send them all. Or if you add too many addresses here, just clear it. The next tab is the Show the List of Addresses for Receiving Payments. This is where you're going to generate your new addresses. You can see I have a number of addresses here. The way you make a new address here is by clicking New Address. You want to type a label in here, just so you know which wallet that is, in case you want to use several wallets for different purposes. This is something that is really cool for businesses, so they can open up several wallets for different funding operations. So you can type in, let's say, food in here, and then click OK. If you click OK, it's going to make a public address. This is still going to obfuscate your IP address, so it is still a privacy address. However, if you click the stealth address option, your user IP address is completely untraceable. So once you click OK here, it's going to pop a new address here, and you're going to have your label over here. Now if you click here on one of your addresses, you can see down here you can copy this address. You can show the QR code for this address, which is pretty cool. You can click on Request Payment, type in the amount, 2,000, and save a PNG image of this QR code here, where someone using, let's say, the Tor Android wallet can scan this here and pay you 2,000 XVG, which is pretty cool. You can also sign a message here where you type in the address, the date, and you'll get this, and someone else can verify that message to verify that you own the wallet that you are saying that you own. And this is more towards business transactions, so the average Joe doesn't need to worry about that. The next tab here is your transaction history. You can see the transactions here. If you right click on this, you can copy the address, you can copy the amount of the transaction, you can edit the label, or you can show transaction details. Let's go ahead and click on this here. So this is pretty cool because this gives you the transaction ID. If you ever had any sort of problem, let's say something went wrong in the future and you don't see your coins, you can actually copy this address and go, let's skip down, go down to the lowest tab here. You can see the block explorer where you can jump to a block, or you can decode a transaction. You can actually type that address or paste it in here and decode that transaction, and it's going to show you the information for that transaction. What you'll notice here is that their IP address is missing from this. You can also click on the second tab from down here, and this is where you can store addresses. Let's say you want to store an address of a person that you add addresses and labels to. Let's say you have somewhere that you're sending XVG to commonly, you can go ahead and add that into here. Under settings here, you can also encrypt your wallet, and then you'll be able to create a passphrase. Now, when you're creating your passphrase, I recommend that you don't use any sort of symbols. Just stick to letters and numbers. I also recommend that you use the option, I believe it's 8 or more words. And you can also change your passphrase here, or you can unlock your wallet, which is where you'll type in your passphrase to unlock your encrypted wallet. You also have some options here where you can set the transaction fee for XVG. I recommend 0.01 XVG to make your transactions process as fast as possible. You can also start Verge on system login. However, this can affect speeds of your computer, so keep that in mind if you want to do that. You can connect through a SOCKS proxy here, map port using PMP. You can, this option here, you can minimize on close, minimize to the tray. And then you have user interface language here and units to show amounts in. Then there's the help window. You can go down to about quantum. This tells you a little bit about quantum. You can go to about Verge. And you can go to the debug window here where you can get some more information here. There's the debug log file. If you open up that, you can see your log. There's the command line options here where you can check the version of your software. Make sure you have the 4.0.1 funky beta. You can click on show details here and get a list of parameters you can set. Or you can go to the console and type in codes here. For instance, like if you had some troubleshooting you needed to do. Go ahead and type in help here, hit enter, and you can see a list of commands. Now, I want to express something that is very important that I've noticed a lot of people keep doing. There are people that are sending coins while the wallet is not fully synced. You can see my wallet is fully synced here. This is a great time to send and receive coins. Please do not send coins when your wallet is unsynced, otherwise you are going to have to take some steps to get your coins back. Now let's go over here back to the
verge-blockchain.com website, and under here is the Troubleshooting tab. Let's read this. Coins not visible in your wallet. If you send coins to your unsynced wallet and you download the blockchain afterwards, you will see the coins in the Blockchain Explorer, but maybe not in your wallet. There are two ways to fix this. Let's look at the B version first. One way is you can delete all the blockchain files, but not the wallet.dat file and the peers.dat file in your data directory that we talked about earlier. Then you'll have to sync the wallet entirely from scratch, which can take approximately 1 to 2 days. So if you send coins while your wallet is unsynced, you can do this, and that's going to take 1 to 2 days, so you're going to be irritated about that. So just don't do it. The other way that you can do this is you can set the parameters to do a resync. When you do this, you will actually have to load about 5,000 blocks, so you'll still be waiting a good maybe like 20 minutes or so after you resync your wallet here. So to do this, go ahead and go back to your application and create a shortcut. So right click here and click Create Shortcut. Let's go ahead and rename this Troubleshoot Resync. Then right click on that again and click Properties. You can see here you have this target box. Scroll all the way to the back, right to where it says EXE. Type space dash resync, RESYNC. Click Apply, click OK, and then you're good to go. All you got to do, if you do by chance send your coins when your wallet is not resynced, go ahead and make this shortcut and go ahead and close your application out, and then click on this link here, the Troubleshoot Resync, and that's going to allow you to resync your wallet. If your coins don't show up after that, you're going to have to do what I said here in the B option. So please don't send your coins while your wallet is unsynced. Make sure your wallet is synced, otherwise you're going to have to deal with this and it's not going to be fun. Also, if you watched my previous video about how to get your Verge Wraith wallet for Windows onto a USB stick and run your wallet entirely from the USB, this will allow you to take your wallet on the go and plug it into another Windows computer and still have your wallet with you. So this is pretty cool. But if you watch my previous videos, you're going to have to redo the shortcut after you update your wallet to the new wallet. So go ahead and take a look at that video. But keep in mind that if you update, you need to redo that shortcut that I told you about every time that you update your wallet. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. I do my best to keep in contact with the community and provide as many answers as I can. I'm working on a number of projects to try and help the community more. Verge just launched their new public relations team called the XVG Ninjas to be more informed with all of the new updates about Verge and our technology. So this is really good. A lot of people are real happy about this. Also, if you take a look at the Verge Currency official Twitter, they are now posting videos every couple weeks. Sunerok, he has started uploading question and answers for the community so he can be a little bit in better contact with them. You can also join my Verge Army Facebook group We currently have 5,700 members. Or check us out on YouTube, Verge Army. I want to thank all of the people that recently subscribed to my channel. We just hit 206 subscribers and quickly hit 10,000 views. So that was pretty surprising. I'm really glad that the community appreciates the work that I've been doing and has been giving me some good feedback and encouragement. It really means a lot, so thank you guys. I do plan to get more videos out here about the latest Verge news. I'm also really excited about getting businesses into my Verge business ad channel playlist. I only have a couple right now, but I would love for businesses to send me a link to their video or an MP4 format of their business ad if they accept Verge. And I would like to get a good ad channel going here for the community so they can watch through some commercials and find some products that they want to buy. I'm also interested in doing coin giveaways in the future or business product giveaways. If anyone would like to donate to my address and contact me and let me know if you would like to contribute towards a giveaway. And I really want Verge to get more recognition so we can build up this economy and truly create a decentralized system that a lot of people can benefit from and enjoy more freedom, security. Also check out my decentralization and freedom playlist here. I'll be adding a number of videos for you to learn more about decentralization and why it truly is very important and, in my opinion, the best political and business movement that we have for the future. Decentralization is a beautiful thing and it is very good for this world. So please learn more about decentralization and help spread the word. I also have the Verge wallets here. I might archive some of these videos as some of them are no longer applicable, and a number of other playlists that you can use as resources. I also made a Verge Army XVG Twitter account. You can follow me here, Verge Army XVG, capital V, capital A, capital XVG. I will be posting a number of different polls that you can take so you can vote for Verge, as well as the latest news. I'm very active on Twitter, so follow me on here if you like the latest news. Check out my followers and you can find other people good to follow. Alright guys, like I said, go ahead and follow me on Verge Army on Facebook, Verge Army on YouTube, or Verge Army on Twitter. If you would like to donate, my donation address is posted below. And as always, thanks for watching.